Hello friends, so today I wanted to do a quick review on a bag that I know I love. So I did this unboxing recently, and this bag specifically, this one in front of the camera here, is one that I haven't owned that long. I just bought it. It's Florentine, it's in the color Ecru, but I've had this bag before. So I've had other mini Barlows. Not in this leather. This is my favorite type of leather, which is why I decided to get rid of the other one and get this one. As soon as I saw that Dooney and Bourke had brought out a mini Florentine leather Barlow, I knew that bag was going to be mine. I had to wait it out a little bit to get it on sale, but I just knew that I had to have this bag. And so I recently carried this bag. I carried it on a little trip that we took, and then I kept using it for probably about another week after that. So I haven't carried this one specifically that long, but like I said, I do have some experience with this bag, and the other one I had before. I know I loved it because I kept like not wanting to get out of it. And that's kind of how I felt about this bag. So just to give you an idea of how much I enjoy carrying it, I had bought a bag on that trip, and I showed it in a recent haul. It's this mini, and this is the one I'm carrying right now. It's this mini satchel in the color natural. And let me get that in the shot. So this is the one I bought on my trip, and you know, when you buy something new, like the first thing you want to do is get into the bag, right? But I had it sitting there. Of course, I was admiring it and looking at it. However, I kept using the mini Barlow for many days after we came back and after I had this bag in my possession. So even though, you know, I love this, of course, I love it. I think this is one of my favorite, absolute favorite styles from Dooney and Bourke. I would say all of the bags with these beautiful pleated pockets in the front and the back are some of my favorite, but this size specifically is my number one size. And you know, I saw a few comments or I don't know if there's like a few videos out there, and people were like, is this a joke? This is so small. You know, it is. It looks small, but it can be deceiving. It fits a ton, you guys. So I just wanted to do a video so that you can see if this size is right for you. And this bag, like I said, it's been around for a while, this mini Barlow size. And it's been around in like city leather, which is the one I had before, and pebbled leather. I'm not sure what other leathers it's around in right now, but what I'm saying is that it's been around for years. So I feel like it's a style, it's a size that's gonna stick around. Even if it doesn't stick around in the Florentine leather, it's gonna be around in some other type of leather because it's such a popular style. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's chic. Everything about it I love, and I love how easy it is to get in and out of the bag. That's like my number one thing. You know, there's no like this. There's nothing to unfold. There's no deep dark hole to look into. It's just everything is organized, and you can see directly into your bag very, very easily. So I'll go ahead and show you. This is one of my favorite charms. This is a Coach charm, and it's an older charm, and I'm going to go ahead and remove it because I feel like it's going to interfere a little bit with just me showing you what fits inside. But it's one of my favorite charms. It's from Coach. I bought it pre-loved, and for me, it was perfect when I got it. I believe this is resin, and then it has like a little Coach button on the inside. I don't know if you're able to see that on both of the flowers. The color is stunning. It's super glittery, you guys. When you see it in person, it's more amazing in person than, you know, than on camera, I'm sure. Okay, So the main compartment on this bag, it's like a bucket bag. And you can see mine's already been used, and I probably should have dusted it out. There's like little bits there. But you can see how wide this opens. It's a hole, but you can see everything inside. And it does have a little bit of a flower pot, so a flower pot, it's when it's wider in the top and smaller at the bottom. No, not a flower pot, the opposite. This one is a little bit wider at the bottom and then at the top. And we'll take measurements right now, just to look at that. But for me, that is not something, or rather that's something that I like. I feel like it fits more when it's wider at the bottom, and then at the top I'm not worried about it being super bulky. But I can still see everything inside. I feel like it's great. The two pockets that are on the outside are what gives it this beautiful pleating. And so you can see here's one pocket, and then the back has another pocket, and they're very substantial pockets. I don't carry a ton in these pockets because for me the purpose of these pockets is to get into things that I want easily accessible. So generally for me that's going to be my phone and maybe a few other things. Okay, so let's see. The distance there looks pretty good. I apologize. There's a little bit of wind and I am outside, so it seems like the camera is shaking a little bit here. Let me adjust that. Okay, so I wanted to show you what fits inside. I carried this at the zoo. I carried it just walking around town. I carried it at the mall. I felt like everything I needed fit inside. Of course, it's not going to fit like a sweater or, you know, an extra pair of sandals or something like that. It is a mini bag, but it fits more than you would expect. So I'm going to gather my things here, and I'm really just going to pull stuff from the bag that I'm carrying currently to show you what fits inside, and then I brought a few extra little things. Okay, so currently I have this Hammett zip around wallet. I really like this wallet. The zippers are fantastic on these wallets, super smooth. I would say they're just as smooth as the Dooney and Bourke zippers, but it might beat it a little bit, you guys. I think the bags from Dooney and Bourke are more attractive than the Hammett, but the wallets from Hammett are pretty fantastic. It might be a worthwhile buy to check out if you've never checked them out. So you can see the wallet there. I'm putting that in the main compartment, and then I have my phone. For me, my phone is always gonna go in the front, right? Like, I need to be able to just stick my hand in there and pull it out. So there it is. It fits perfectly. I snap that closed. So you see, I'm really not stuffing that front pocket because I don't want it stuffed. I want to be able to get into my stuff pretty easily. I'm not very kind with my glasses, you guys. I have a pair of sunglasses, and then I have a pair of reading glasses here, and I don't have them in a pouch. I'm the worst. But I'm just gonna stick them here, and I feel like that way they're kind of safe. They're separate from everything else to get scuffed up, and I can close the pocket there. And now if I need a pair of glasses, it's easy pickings. Okay, and then I have random things coming here. So let's see. A little mirror, hand sanitizer, my lip balm, and I guess you know, when I want these things, I really just want them. So I'm just gonna throw them in there. I don't want to be, you know, reaching into a pocket to find them. Same thing for my little mini lotion. I just throw it in there. Tissues, this, you know, I don't always need a tissue, so we can stick that in a pocket. For me, that's what I would do. Wipes, I always like to have some wipes just in case somebody needs a wipe. Gum, I'm not a big gum person, but I do have a pack of gum here in my purse right now, so I'm also going to stick that in the pocket. And probably for the pocket, that's about it. Oh no, little blotting tissues. So now I'm going to go ahead and zip up that pocket so you can see it has all of those things in there, and leave it fine. It zips fine, no biggie. Okay, I always carry my little mini Tupperware with extra pills, and that just goes in there. And okay, that's kind of like what I've got. The rest of things that I have in here are like receipts and just little pieces of paper, but I brought a few extra things. So I have like a big canister of gum, and we're gonna stick that in there. When I went to the zoo, I was carrying a water bottle, and so I wanted to show you that if it's a water bottle just fine. I just moved my wallet over, and this is how I carried it. I carried the water bottle like this, just standing, and everything's in there. It's good. It's not gonna snap, you know, it's not gonna snap shut with the water bottle in there, but it's there, it's standing, it's not gonna tilt over and spill into my bag. If you wanted to do a mini water bottle, then you can see that that'll fit fine, and in that case it will snap shut. So it's pretty heavy at this point because it's full. If you're the type of person that needs a full-size wallet, I brought one here just for you to see. So I have this like little Disney zip around wallet. So I am gonna have to take out the water bottle to fit this in here, but everything else remains. And I just kind of had to play around with that large pack of gum. And it snaps closed just fine. So these zip around wallets from Dooney and Bourke, this is not like a little zip around wallet. This is a very substantial zip around wallet, and I'll measure the length so that you can see, you know, if you're wondering if your wallet is gonna fit. It is inches, please. A little over 7.5 inches, close to 8, but just slightly under 8 inches, and if it's just fine, no problem getting that in and out of the bag. Oh, and I forgot, I also have like a little pocket calendar, so you can see like it's really a roomy bag. And then if you're gonna have it open, obviously you can really fill this up with just little things if you just have to throw something in there. For me, this is really all of my necessities. It's meeting all of my needs. I really don't need to carry that much. My one extra need for me every once in a while is the water bottle. You know, sometimes I really want to carry that water bottle, and quite frankly, I wouldn't put a water bottle in this. I'm afraid in here the water bottle is going to go like this. Once it's open, that's going to spill, and there's no way I'm putting a water bottle in there. But with this one, I don't have to worry about it. It can go standing up, and it's no big deal. So, as I promised, I wanted to share the dimensions with you. So, the opening at the top is 9 inches. And then at the bottom, what is it? Okay, it's about the same. It's just slightly over 9 inches. So it really isn't that much wider at the bottom than at the top. It just seemed like that to me. And then the height, we are at 7 inches. The drop on this little strap here is 4 inches. And then what else? The width. Okay. The width is 4.5, and then like in the middle where it's kind of bulky, I'm measuring right now about 6-7 inches, you guys. So it really does like turns into a little ball, I guess. But it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable on the hip. This doesn't bother you. So one of the other things, for example, if you decide to carry this one crossbody, this will flop down sometimes, unless you know, purposefully put it up, and then that's kind of rubbing against your leg. With this one, since the handles are on the top, that's never an issue. And the strap is adjustable, so you can remove the middle part and make it a shoulder bag, or you can carry it crossbody, or you can carry it handheld or in the crook of your arm, and it fits in the crook of your arm just fine. I haven't seen any issues with that. The other bag, the only other bag that I can think of to compare it with, and right now I'm having a little bit of a brain fart as to what this bag is called. Let me see. Okay, it's the Amelie tote, and this is the small one. This bag, I just got it in today. It's not new. I bought it super cheap on Poshmark. Super cheap, you guys. Super. They were giving it away. And it's in great condition. I have had this bag before as well. So again, this isn't my first experience with this tote. I've had the large one, but I never carried the large one. So this is the smaller size one. And this one, I've carried it. I've loved on it. And yeah, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't fall in love with stuff. I do fall in love with stuff and I obtain them, but I don't like, I have a hard time keeping things. Like, I have a hard time being like, oh, I must have this forever. I can't let it go. It's mine. I use it for a season and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done. I have so many. I mean, what am I gonna do with all these bags? So I just sell them, and then later, sometime, like when there's a fantastic deal, it comes back around in my life. And I knew I liked this bag. The reason that I wanted to compare it to the mini Barlow, however, is because of the ease of use. I would say that the mini Barlow is as easy to use as this bag. So this bag is a tote style bag, and it does have this clip, but you know, you see how you can still stick your hand through the sides of this, so this never bothers me. Every once in a while I'll have to unclip it, but honestly most of the time I don't even unclip it. I just stick my hand through the side of the bag and it's no big deal. But this tote it's just a tote, right? It's just a hole. It's just a hole, and it has the straps, it has the shoulder strap. This comes with an extension to make it a crossbody, but this person who sold it to me for very cheap, so there's no complaining here from me, did not include that extension, and that's okay. Most of the time I carry my bag's shoulder, not crossbody. And so, like I said, that doesn't bother me at all, not one bit. Okay, the point is that what I'm trying to say is that this is just a plain tote. This feels like just a plain tote like this. Like, it has that feeling. It's that easy to just stick your hand in and grab something out. And this feature of those extra pockets in the front and the back make it extra easy, extra simple to use. So since I've got the Amelie tote here, I guess I'll just transfer the contents into this one so that you can see. So I'll use the large zip round wallet, and there it is. And then the little calendar. And I guess you could stand these, right? You can lay or stand them. Gum, and then lip balm, hand sanitizer, lotion, mirror, meds, phone. I stuck that in the pocket. And then my glasses, I'm going to stick them in the other pocket. That's usually what I use my slip pockets for, is for my glasses, because I'm the worst at carrying like a little pouch for them. I don't know, it's too bulky. the less heavy my bag is, the happier I am. And then the wipes, the tissues, and the gum, again, we're just gonna stick them in here. So you can see all the space that's there. You can put more stuff in there. You can slip a water bottle in here. And this bag, I had the same experience where I was able to stand a water bottle and I felt like it never leaned over. That wasn't an issue. It clips just fine. And this one, you guys, I just pulled it out of the bag. I'm looking at it right now, out of the box, I mean. And I can see it's a little dry, so I'm going to moisturize it, but it is in fantastic condition. I got a steal. I don't see anywhere on the bottom. There's no stains. There's no darkening on the handles. The only thing it's missing is that strap. So I totally recommend looking on Poshmark and getting some deals every once in a while. So yeah, so that's my review on the mini Barlow. And then just as a bonus, you got to see what fits inside this Amelie tote. And you can see the comparison in size. It's similar size. This one's probably a little bigger. And it's a great bag. Great, fantastic bag. I hope you enjoyed this little video. And then I'm probably gonna continue to use this mini satchel because I've been enjoying it so much. I'm hanging it. I'm using this little, I don't know, I guess it's like a charm, a little chain charm in the front, just for a little something, a little extra zhuzh of something. I hope you enjoy the video and have a good rest of your day. It's a lovely day here in Arizona, and I hope your day is as lovely as mine. Thank you. Bye-bye.